I see you're still thirsty for more from the Dota archives. I'd be happy to oblige you. One thing we've yet to discuss is, of course, what makes Dota truly shine. The teams. Disparate individuals, coalescing, united in a bond of kinship, of determination. A singular goal, to lift the Aegis and be canonized in the lore of Dota. Brave souls, committed, daring, intelligent, industrious. Legendary.
I think about Dota, I think about the first Navi. Come on, that's what kind of got everyone. Everyone was a Dendi fanboy growing up.
They win basically TI1 to TI3 in the finals.
That was like the hypest squad to play the game ever, in my opinion.
It's minute 3, we're all top, you know? It was like a bad Counter-Strike idea or something like that, like rush B, you know? We're just rushing B every game and we're somehow winning.
Team Secret, they've got an all-star lineup. They have been the ultimate favorite for very many months.
I think the original Secret roster was like super iconic. S4, Puppy, Kuro, that team was like super awesome.
Going to this TI main stage and picking first pick Shadow Fiend into second pick Anti-Mage. Sunglasses on, like I don't know what you're smoking.
If Artur wants to do some stupid stuff, you go with it, you know? And you make a good meme though. You make a good meme once you get out and lose after that one. Because the reverse video is too good, you know?
Sunglasses, that's the reference. It's fine, you know, you can pretend like you're the shit, but don't vocalize you're the shit.
Not quite how one would have put it, but indeed, as the fable of Icarus tells us, fly too close to the sun, and all those sunglasses will be good for is blocking the glare as you tumble back to Earth, your wings melted. But not all wings wilt in the heat.
我最喜欢观看的队伍是 TI6 的润石，因为就他们的战术打法都比较有意思，比较新颖吧，然后战术也比较多变。
The first team I was a big fan of when I was watching was Wings Gaming. They picked so many weird heroes and didn't understand anything. I was like, these guys deserve the win. Everyone else is just doing the same thing, while these guys are doing something special.
Honestly, like watching Lynx, it looks like they had foresight cheats or something. Like they just knew when teams are going for the towers, and Faith Gun would already be TP there, and Shadow would be like hiding under the tower. It was something insane.
I think how quickly Wings went from an unknown team to the best in the world was really crazy. Like there were like whispers about, hey, this team's pretty good and stuff, you know? And we got voted into that summit as like the joke team, like we were atrocious. And you know, we scrim Wings and they beat us in like 15 seconds. They proceed to win that summit, and then they proceed to win TI. And we're like, wow, those guys went from like, who's Wings? To, oh, well, wow, they're the best. Okay, that's who they are.
You couldn't help but not root for them. Like they were like the supreme definition of like a dark horse.
我觉得国外队伍让我选就是最能代表的可能就 OG 吧。因为他 TI8 的时候就是在一个不被看好的情况下就夺冠了，很励志。然后过了1年以后，大家都忽视他以后，他又以一个完美的姿态去碾压了所有对手，继续夺冠。所以
Other teams came to these events and they weren't even close to OG. I think the first one, TI8, I think LGD got really close, could have won. So I can't really say, but TI9, like absolute domination. I don't think any team had a chance to beating them. It was just so ridiculously one-sided.
Ah, yes, OG. I wondered when we'd be hearing that name. The underdog story is a popular trope amongst players and supporters alike. It's hard not to root for those of whom failure is expected. But perhaps in some cases that expectation is misplaced. Some of these chaps really are jolly good at Dota after all.
For me, it's Puppy, just because, you know, he's the only player who's been to every TI winner. He's just been so good for so long.
I mean, Puppy was just the first like really good captain in Dota.
And he also played Dota, first Dota, and he was always on top.
I mean, of course I'm contending for that one probably, but it's but I'm sharing it with Kuro, I would say, and Seb.
Ну, я думаю, Себ, потому что это игрок, которому там уже 560 лет, который играет с начала доты, поиграл там на всех позициях, не знаю, поразговаривал со всеми, на всех разных языках.
Seb has been here forever and staying here, also winning majors and stuff, coming out of retirement.
Like he wants to win everything he plays, so he takes like personal offense when he doesn't win.
No till. No2 is the most iconic players of all time for me. Mainly it's about his one, and then also the way that he leads the team. I learn a lot from him as well.
如果让我选那个一提到 Dota 就感觉国内国外都很有代表的，从团队方面来考虑，就是如果从职业选手的角度来考虑，肯定是 No2， 但是如果从就是个人魅力或者个人喜好的话，肯定是苏梅尔。
如果要我去第一时间想带 Dota 最能代表 Dota 的选手，可能会讲苏梅尔吧，因为他当时就在我还不是很厉害的时候，给我印象特别深刻。
Look at Sumail. He made TI when he's 15.
I think he's like the poster child for like rags to riches, like pro player from nothing, just because he's just insanely good. And at TI5, there was probably the single biggest gap between a player and every other player at that tournament. He was just like completely untouchable. Everyone else could have just snapped their keyboards in half when they got on stage because they see this little 15-year-old kid on the stage. You know, you just can't do anything. He's just too good.
Dota allows all to flourish. Young, old, veteran players, and the unknown. With each international, with each opportunity to clasp the ages, comes a chance for glory, for a new order, a new master. Which player will drag his comrades to the summit of success and look down upon the bodies of their foes, broken and bruised at the foot of the mountain of victory? Well, this is the Archives, not some kind of juice joint or snap house. Go on, get out. Go watch Dota if you want to find out. Go! Go! Good night.